Ciao everybody, Katerina here. Welcome to my kitchen on this beautiful fall day. I have to say that fall is definitely one of my favorite seasons. My prince and I are celebrating our 45th wedding anniversary this weekend, and I thank God that I'm able to say those words. My dear friend Julia and Lorenzo are having a brunch anniversary get together this weekend for us. And I asked Zerafina and Anthony, their children, what they would like me to prepare. Serafina said oatmeal raisin cookies, and Anthony said pumpkin muffins. Will do. Now let's get started. Pumpkin muffins for brunch. This is what we will be preparing today. And now we're going to begin with my pumpkin muffins. And I will tell you that last weekend, as soon as I put out my pumpkin muffins, they disappeared. Now let's get started. This is a very quick recipe. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to begin with the wet ingredients. Half a cup of olive oil, 1/4 cup of full fat milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean extract, half a cup of granulated sugar, and we're going to give this a good mix. Time for half a cup of brown sugar. Scramble 2 large eggs and add them to the mixing bowl. Time for the star of our show, 1 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree. Stop for a scrape down. My wet ingredients is ready. Now we can start with the dry. 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of allspice, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. Final dry ingredient, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to give this a wonderful mix. Time to add the dry to the wet. Keep your mixer at stir. You don't want to overmix. Final scrape down. I've chosen these beautiful sunflower muffin cups. How appropriate for the fall. We're going to need a muffin tin. Before I add it with the scooper, I'm just going to weigh it down with a tablespoon of batter. You see how it goes down? We'll be filling the muffin cups 3/4 of the way. I love it when they puff up. My muffins are ready for the oven at 425 for 5 minutes, and lower your temperature to 350 for an additional 15 minutes. Oh. If you could only smell my kitchen, there's nothing like baked goods with pumpkin in them. Wonderful. So very pleased the way my pumpkin muffins turned out. And I love the wrappings. Beautiful. Perfectly baked. I'm going to taste it for you. So moist. It's not very sweet. You can really taste the pumpkin. Delicious. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will try this wonderful recipe. It will not disappoint. And it's Katerina from my home to yours. I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving to you and your families. And don't forget to hit your like button. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel and share my recipes. Ciao. Oh, so good.
Like how life never stops changing, but some things never change. So fill your plate and fill your drink and fill this house with family, the kind of love that all these years can't wash away. 'Cause the older that I get, I see that life is short and bittersweet. Thank God for this Thanksgiving Day. watching football, watching
Happy
families grow.
Thanksgiving,
The old kids'
everybody.
table all have kids up there.